This video is brought to you by box.co.uk, Birmingham-based retailer that stocks over 50,000 products that are supplied throughout the UK. Hello everyone, this is Imran from Gaming Till Disconnected, and this is our review of the CM Storm Resonar in-ear gaming headset. Priced between £30 to £40, the CM Storm Resonar is the first gaming earphones with patented bass effects technology to serve gaming and music needs on multiple devices. The Resonar earphones definitely have a distinctive look and premium feel, but of course if you're looking for a decent pair of headphones, you're going to be far more concerned with the audio quality. In the box with the CM Storm Resonar in-ear gaming headset, you get a carry case to make sure you don't ruin your earphones in transit, 2 sets of spare ear tips with different sizes to accommodate for different ears, an audio mic splitter to improve compatibility with PC, a quick start guide, and warranty information. For your benefit, here are the specs of the earphones. The CM Storm Resonar has a lightweight aluminium construction. This gives it a very solid feel, but at the same time it's quite easy to forget that you're wearing them. They sit very securely due to the rubber ear tips. This is of course assuming you're wearing the right ear tip size. Cooler must provide 3 different sizes, though you only get 1 pair of each, so be sure not to lose the ones that fit you. To easily identify each earpiece, there are L&R markings. In addition to this, the earpieces have a different coloured stripe on them, red for the right and blue for the left, making the process of telling them apart a bit easier. When looking at the CM Storm Resonar, you'll notice a small dial on each earphone. This allows you to activate the main feature of the Resonar, called Bass Boost, Cooler Master's patented bass effects technology. The implementation of the Bass Boost trigger doesn't feel perfect. This is because in its current form, I find the dial to be a bit stiff and impractical, especially if you try turning it in your ear. We'll talk more about the impact of Bass Boost on audio in more detail later. Coming out of each earpiece is a wide flat rubber cable, which is less susceptible to getting tangled or fraying. To further reduce the chances of the cable tangling, getting kinks, or breaking, you can use the provided hardshell carry case. In terms of cable length, you're provided with 1.36 meters from the base of the earpiece to the tip of the 4-pole jack. This is adequate for mobile and laptop usage. However, if you're using a desktop tower without some sort of extension, you may find that this is less than accommodating. This is more apparent if the only available audio ports are on the rear of the tower. The 3.5mm jack on the CM Storm Resonar is gold plated, helping to maximise the quality of audio and reduce interference. This is the same for the audio mic splitter, ensuring the quality of audio will be the same on every device you plug it into. The main connector is a 4-pole jack, which means you can plug it straight into your phone and use it as a hands-free device. You can also use it on laptops and to a certain extent some desktops that have a single port for both mic and headphones, without the need for a splitter. However, the splitter will be needed if your desktop or laptop requires the headphones and the mic to be connected separately. There is one irritating thing about the main jack, and this may be an isolated case with my review sample, but the cover has a tendency to slide out. This caused a few irritating moments when the issue prevented the jack from being fully inserted into my phone or laptop's audio ports. Thankfully, the cover is quite easy to slide back and avert this dilemma. On the cable of the left earbud you'll find a small plastic module that features a single button and a microphone. In comparison to the rest of the CM Storm Resonar, especially the aluminium components, the module feels a little plasticky. However, it doesn't feel like it's going to break easily. It's also nice and small, so it won't usually get in the way of anything. However, I did find that whenever I was wearing a shirt, the mic module would catch on the collar, but this is an issue I find with all inline remotes in this location. The button has a great click on it, and although it's almost flush against the module itself, it has a small ridge in the middle, allowing you to quickly find it. This button allows you to remotely control iPhones and some Android devices. You're able to answer and end calls, play, pause or skip music, and activate voice control. It seems odd that Cooler Master didn't include any kind of volume control. It would have been a really nice addition for mobile users. However, I do understand that adding this would make the module larger, as opposed to its current discrete size. To gauge how well the CM Storm Resonar could play in-game audio, we tested it with Battlefield 4, Daylight and Shadow of Mordor. We feel these are 3 very different types of game that have emphasis on different types of audio. When playing these games with Bass Boost turned on, I honestly didn't think there was a big difference. This is until I turned Bass Boost off. Out of the 3 games we tested, Bass Boost was more noticeable in Battlefield 4, due to some of the lower frequency sounds like the explosions. As for noise cancellation, I think the Resonar did a fantastic job. Whenever there was in-game audio, I didn't hear anything from the real world. Whenever there was any silent points in the games, normal talking could be heard as a soft murmur, and audible music from external players could be vaguely heard. Real world sounds are more evident in the game Daylight, simply because there are more quiet moments in that game, especially when the situation is less tense. However, when situations got a bit more tense and the music got a bit louder, I didn't notice any outside noises. This level of noise cancellation also carries over to day-to-day use, without the need to raise the volume. When I turned the volume up to the max on all 3 games, I didn't notice any clipping. In Shadow of Mordor, every musical note could be heard, and the reverberations of the orchestral music was clear. The guttural roars and the visceral weapon slashes were once again vivid and clear. In Battlefield 4, the sound effects from the weapons sounded somewhat realistic, and didn't sound like they were being distorted in any way. In Daylight, the headset played the atmospheric music and the assortment of disturbing noises adequately. However, in this game I feel the Logitech G230 and the Plantonic Rig, both open-ear cup headsets, did the audio in this game more justice. In terms of directional audio, I found the game's stereo effects were represented well by the CM Storm Resonar. In Battlefield 4, sounds coming from a distance were very apparent. I felt I could distinguish how far away someone was or something was, due to the sound they were making. Due to the size and design of the CM Storm Resonar in-ear gaming headset, using them for day-to-day tasks makes a lot of sense. You could quite easily take these out for your morning stroll and go about your business, without attracting too much attention. We ran a couple of tests to see how well they fared for day-to-day use. We used Money by Pink Floyd and 9 in the Afternoon by Panic at the Disco for testing audio equipment, due to the wide range of frequencies they cover and the level of complexity. I was able to hear all the little details in each song, and the panning effects used in Money were very noticeable and impressive. The audio sounded warm and rich, and turning on bass boost had a definite effect on the lower frequencies of each song. Audiophiles who prefer realistic sounds, however, will probably be disappointed. In comparison to a decent pair of open cup headphones, what you're hearing from the CM Storm Resonar simply isn't an accurate representation. Now, moving on to the microphone. Due to its omnidirectional polar pattern, the microphone isn't very good at blocking out surrounding noise. I recorded myself speaking normally in a room and found that though it was possible to understand what I was saying, the microphone picked up a lot of the background noises, and the recording also had a hiss. So, let's have a listen. Hey guys, it's Imran, and I'm using the CM Storm Resonar microphone to test the audio in a room with some music playing on in the background. How does it sound? Let me know in the comment below. There was a lot of aliasing, making my voice sound very strange and distorted, and the audio quality is less than desired. For in-game chat, this is adequate enough, provided that there isn't too much going on in terms of background noise. Although we haven't tested it in a LAN environment, judging from the performance with ambient noise and Mo playing music in the background, I can't imagine the microphone performing too well. In terms of sensitivity, the microphone picks up voices very well, and even recorded whispers with surprising audibility, though if you're talking at a level just below shouting, you may find that the microphone is clipping. The CM Storm Resonar isn't bad, but in the grand scheme of high-end headset, it's definitely at the low end of the spectrum. You shouldn't be fooled into thinking that this is something that it's not. This isn't an ideal headset for any kind of audio monitoring or editing. Having said this, these are a perfectly fine pair of headsets for listening to in-game audio and normal day-to-day tasks like phone calls, watching videos and listening to music. Though good enough for in-game chat, the microphone is pretty poor in noisy environments. However, if you're in a relatively quiet room, you should be fine. What sets this £30 to £40 pair of headsets apart from, say, a £5 bargain bin counterpart is the CM Storm Resonar feels very well built, is lightweight, and incredibly comfortable to wear for extended periods of time. The bass boost function outside of gaming has a very noticeable effect, so those who enjoy really punchy bass will definitely appreciate the ability to increase this level without having to install any kind of equalizer. If you prefer in-ear headphones as opposed to open cup headphones, then the CM Storm Resonar may be an option for you, considering its relatively low price, sound quality and comfortability. Despite our review, sound is a very subjective sense. What sounds good to us may sound bad to you, and vice versa, so you should definitely check out other reviews to round off your research into the CM Storm Resonar. Well everyone, that's another review. Thank you so much for checking it out. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please click that like button and share it if you think someone will find it useful. You can also read the full written review at gamingtildisconnected.com, which goes into even more detail. To stay informed about the latest tech, be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on Google+, Twitter and Facebook to be notified when we release new videos. We have some fantastic stuff lined up, which we think you'll really enjoy. Once again, thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.